back, I look away, boom, here, and I come up. I sit up, over the shoulder, there. Releasing, getting the hip here, and hooking. Okay, this is what I'm used to. You're grabbing the foot, here. That's what I like. When we do our Dela Riva X, we covered the last time like getting there from like closed guard, getting to Dela Riva in the first place. Okay, even getting there. But we're just going to kind of start in the position a little bit tonight. Just in combat this way. Just down there. So let's say he's already opened my guard up, or I've opened my guard, and I'm in combat base. Okay, I've got like a collar sleeve position here, and I'm here. Okay, to get the Dela Riva, this leg, remember I got a good collar sleeve. This leg is going to weave in and go across the hip here. This is easier to do when this is easier to do when he's on his knees like this. If he's standing, it is much harder to weave that one all the way across. Okay, so take advantage if they're staying down. Boom, I can get a deep Dela Riva in right there. Okay, now they're probably going to stay on their knees here and try to defend this because it's so weaved in. When they do that, I hook. If I don't hook, he can start trying to get out of this and back step and do some various things there. Okay, so here I hooked there. Now look at this. See this grip I've got? I'm not down here shallow. Especially if I just pull Dela Riva, I'm trying to like get the best grip I can. I get the best grip I can. But if we're on our knees starting off, I want to get all the way where his like size tag is back here. Now I keep his posture down. If I'm here, he can break his grip off and totally blow through this Dela Riva guard. There, okay? For this one, I'm keeping the wrist. Okay, what we covered last class was I sit up because what I wanted to do is drive back into it. Okay? Clay's first defense for Dela Riva is turning this knee outward and popping this hook out. Okay? So that's going to be his first defense of trying to drive that knee in because he doesn't want pressure in on the knee like this because I'll take his back. Okay? So I sit up to get that push back, and also he can kind of faking, I may come up for a single leg, which you can do. So I sit up and you see that he drives back. This is what I want. Okay? If I just try to do this from here and pull him to me, he's going to lean back and then it's not going to work. Okay? We have to use like natural body reaction to get this. So when I sit up into him here. When he pushes back, I look away, boom, and I come up. I can leave the foot hooked in if I want to go for like the berimbolo type position. If I want to just come up on top, it's a little easier to kick the leg out, create some more momentum to come up on top like for the mount. Okay, so I weave this in here. As soon as he stands, boom, I hook it here. I keep good pressure. This whole time, I'm pushing and pulling here. I'm not just like holding the position like, take a picture. There's constant push and pull going on here. I sit up. When I go back, I pull him to me. I pull my knees to my chest. I look over my shoulder. Here, boom, bang. Okay? Now, from here, it's harder to come on top if I stay hooked here. If I kick this out when we went over, I come up easier. So that's what we're just going to warm up with tonight, is kicking the leg out and coming up on top. Then we're going to add in the actual back take, berimbolo from there, okay? And this is all with keeping the wrist. I haven't grabbed the ankle at like a standard Dela Riva position yet, okay? For some of y'all, this may be a little bit new. It's fine. Just take your time, work on it, and everyone here is capable, okay? Questions? I like to show Dela Riva techniques that are, I don't want to say more advanced, but they're just a little more modern as far as like used to. I've seen a few people actually having issues with this and kind of addressing it, and I should have addressed this earlier. A lot of times when we first learn Dela Riva, we're here and here, we extend and we sit on the foot, over the foot, and we get this really deep weave in, and we go for the back for the berimbolo, okay? New stuff, even new berimbolo stuff, doesn't require that big of an angle. Like I'm just hugging here if I'm going to berimbolo. Okay, I don't try to cut that huge angle. For this, it's not required, okay? I've got this and this, I've got this hook in, I can be on this side of the foot because I'm doing a knee to my chest motion, not a weave to the back. Okay, so back down combat base. So we're here, I get my weave in combat base, and he stands. Once again, I'm keeping that, keep this connected to your body. Don't let him stiff arm you, but don't push it over to the mat because that's, it may not stop your roll, but it can kind of hinder your roll a little bit. Okay, I just want his hand to me. Okay, once again, this time I'm not gonna eject the hook, okay? I push up. Guys, when you sit up, don't just do this and whoop, like you're trying to create momentum to pull. That's not it. We're sitting up like we're going to do like a sit-up guard. Here, whoop, like we're going to attack. This is what we're trying to sell. So he's like, oh, I got to pressure back down or they're going to come up for a single leg or something, okay, or a sweep. So when I'm here, I sit up really high, boom, he pushes back. That's what's realistically going to happen. If he moves away, I'm going to come up for the single leg, okay? So I sit up, he pushes back, I go over, here. Now, I'm looking at Clay. I don't want to look at Clay anymore, okay? I keep the collar grip, and I look to the back, okay? Now from here, I'm going to grab the pants, okay? Okay, I can grab the legs, push the legs. You've got a lot of grip options for the berimbolo. Let's turn this way. This is, I thought it was going to be easier. Let's go over here. I think we're out of there. Thought that was going to be easier. It's all right. Here we go up. Oh. And I spin and look the other way. You're right. I just put us the other way. Okay?
No, you're right.
I grab the pants here, okay? Now, I want to try to get my legs close. That's another detail that really helps. Okay, I keep my legs in close. I can just come up on top here. Okay, if I'm too far away, too much distance. Okay, from here, I can undo my hook and then get my twister hook and come up. If that's more your style, that's my style. That's how Sam has always done it with his berimbolos, is that leg switch. Here, I sit up, over the shoulder, there. See how I pushed his leg and got his knee line in? That's what we need, guys. Now, you can keep the collar on this and just hold it. Okay? If you're like me, what I'm just releasing, getting the hip here and hooking. Okay? This is what I'm used to. I'm grabbing the foot here. And that's what I like. That's my style of berimbolo. Because that's Sam's style. And I mimic people that are really good at things, and he's the best at berimbolo. As long as you get them over, and you turn it upside down just a little bit, and then we get close to going over. If you're at a beginner level, you're going to be doing really good. Okay? The first one, all of you are hitting that. So that's going to be more of your your go-to. Okay? This will come later. This is like the backup. I'll work on that as I progress. No one's going to hit this right off the bat. Okay? But if you can do this, you can do a lot of things in Jiu-Jitsu. Okay? So just play around with it. Try it a few times. But if you're a beginner, go back and work the first one more. But do try this a few times. Okay?